I am walking in the dirt.
Hey, Peter! Peter!
I am walking in the dirt and the rocks and the... Huh?
There's Jesus!
Huh? Jesus isn't a rock. Hey, Andrew!
Oh, man!
Andrew is my friend. Andrew.
This way! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Hey, Jesus.
Hello, my son. Have a seat.
Hey, Jesus!
I was just sitting here with my stick, enjoying the sunshine.
Jesus, I thought we were playing hide and seek and you weren't hiding.
No, Peter, I wasn't playing hide and seek. I only told you that so you would leave me alone. You see, I'm Jesus. I'm an important guy. I have important things, heavenly things to think about. You're always bothering me with your problems, and this guy's talking about what he wants for Christmas, and
But Jesus, I thought you are our friend.
I am your friend. I just don't have time for you.
Oh,
I am your
man.
friend. I just don't have time for you.
Hello. Welcome to the first Christian church meeting. Here are the rules. Rule number 1, spend all of your free time in church. Rule number 2, you're not allowed to have any fun unless you're laughing at how dumb the devil is. Rule number 3, wear t-shirts with my face on it. Rule number 4, always smile and act happy. And finally, wear a stylish beard like
Like
mine.
mine.
I knew it! Jesus! Ah! No one told me about this meeting, and nice try, sissy. You said I could be a Christian if I gave up all my fun and grew this beard. Look at my beard!
Well, I heard that you missed the prayer meeting for a silly game.
But I had tickets to the Super Bowl, Jesus. That was incredible. The Israelites drove down, kicked the field goal, and the ref said it's good.
Be quiet.
No, well, the football.
No.
Ah, ah, I love football. Yeah, I can't believe my dad showed up. How embarrassing.
Oh crap, my fake beard fell off. They're totally gonna kick me out.
Wait, what's he saying? We're all going to play football or something?
Yeah, football, yeah.
All right, stop crying. Rise. You can be a Christian if you promise to burn all of your footballs and never miss church again.
Promise?
Yeah, oh boy.
Do you think he can fly?
This is my favorite one out of these. This one. Here he comes. Shh.
Well, all right. Now it's time for me to tell you all what you've done wrong since I last saw you. And don't try and hide because I'm Jesus. I will find you. Let's start with you, Peter. You lied to your mother the other day. Andrew, you said a naughty word when you hit your finger with the hammer.
Damn, Andrew.
James, you laughed at him when he hit his finger.
He's sociopathic, James.
Moving right along, John, you drank too much wine the other day.
Too much
Not
wine.
Too much, just enough to make me angry. Matthew, we fell asleep in church, didn't we? Yes, we did. And Thomas, you were slow dancing a little too close with that girlfriend of yours. Let's see. And you, I forgot your name, so you're off the hook for now. Philip, I saw you smoking a cigarette behind that big rock the other day. Thaddeus, I hate to say I saw you stick up your middle finger at someone who cut you off when you were riding your camel. Benjamin, you aren't wearing your WWJD bracelet. Jacob, I don't mind you saying my name, but not after you stub your toe. And Frank, you know what you did. I just can't repeat it because I'm Jesus.
I want to know what Frank did because Jesus can't even repeat it.
All right, all you sinners, come with me. It's time to pay the piper.
Man, it was only one cigarette.
I heard that. Look at all these sinners. All right, listen up. Listen to me. I'm Jesus. Listen to what I have to say. I have done many wonderful things. I have healed many people of diseases. I have performed many miracles so that I can tell you this. You're all evil. There is no hope. That's it. Thank you.
Hey, everybody, look at me. I have the holiest donkey in the world.
I have never had so much fun in my entire life. All right, stop.
The voice for Jesus is just
Get me off
hilarious.
this thing.
It's like
I
the
walked on water. I think I can walk to the door.
Hey, Jesus, will my donkey get to heaven now?
Just one moment of peace, please. What in the name of me is going on in here?
what in the name of me?
Yeah, he said that to me. Can you believe it? And so I says to Keith, I says, listen, I'm a Pharisee. I got mad ladies lining up around the block. What?
Oh, let me see. There's that.
What would you do? Hey, D.
Oh, man. We're
I'm
gonna
almost
get
done with this. This
You're
is
not
my
supposed
opener.
to be having fun. You're supposed to be praying,
Okay.
reading your Bible. And you guys, how do you expect to get to heaven by playing board games?
Whoa, act cool. Hey, guys.
Dungeons and Dragons.
And these three think they can get to
Dragons.
heaven just because they dress like the wise men. They said he was pretty mad.
Well, I'd be mad too if I had to trot around the desert in those sandals. Have you seen them? They're so BC. You know, Rome is not only the most powerful nation in the world.
At least he's not wearing socks with them.
I mean,
That's
You know
true.
how cool you look.
Why, thank you.
no problem. Check it out. Repeat after me. Thee before thou, except after thine.
What?
I think your plume is poofier than mine.
Well, they look the same to me. What do you want me to do about it?
Hope you don't think you're going to the dance on Friday. Oh no. There are those Pharisee thugs stirring up trouble. Let's go check it out. Yes, my associate and I were wondering. That is to say, we were hoping you could get us into heaven. We know a lot about
How are we getting to heaven?
As you can see, we're very nicely dressed. Nicely dressed for a camel dealer, maybe. I think he got that up from the lost and found.
Well, I think he made that robe from his mother's curtains.
Oh, there you go. One coin. Are you serious? Well,
Yep.
Are you serious?
You'll never get into heaven now. You had your chance and you blew it. Well, I guess I'll be going then. That sucker doesn't even realize I kept his time.
What?
So, what I just showed you, what I just showed you was vintagejesus.com, and that was actually created by a church to talk about like different views of Jesus that are kind of off base, like Jesus being looking for, like, I've just come to earth to just, right? I just came to earth to tell you all you're all sinners. It's all hopeless. The end. Like, like, or demanding money, like the way that, like that, and it's just, I think it's funny. A lot of people were really uneasy and made a big deal saying like the church is heretical for doing it, but I kind of get what they're going for. But like, I always thought it was really quite funny. Anything
Quite funny, yes.
Yeah, anything like Mystery Science Theater. I think my favorite one is when he goes through the sinners and he gets to Frank and he goes, you know, I know what you did because I'm Jesus. I just can't repeat it. Like, it was just so bad. So that was my favorite part of it, I think.
Wow.
So I'm hosting an open hangout because I miss the olden days where people just like would come and chat, and it can be about anything. We can talk about politics, we can talk about religion, we can talk about movies, whatever. I'm going to make it an open topic and fluid, and that kind of terrifies some people apparently. But I would like to invite some people in if you would like to chat about different subjects or different things. It doesn't have to be uber intellectual. It can be, about whatever. The link has been shared, but I will share it one more time here. I don't know how to pin it, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know these technical things.
Yeah, I don't know either. But it is an open hangout if you'd like to join and chat. What time is it for you, Dee?
It's 11:30 at night.
Oh my goodness, what are you doing up so late?
I don't know. Playing my little farmies.
Oh, my little farmies. So I always see you in that game, and like you're the only person I know that plays that game.
Yeah, there's probably a reason for that.
Is it kind of like Animal Crossing or something else?
No, it's just relaxing. You just farm, water plants, harvest plants, sell plants. Well, you grow with it. You can get stones. It's just a silly game. It's completely and utterly and thoroughly pointless. There's no killing. There's no puzzles.
Spooky wants to talk about your tattoos. You have some tattoos?
Me?
Yeah.
Is that right, Spooky?
I don't know. I didn't know you had tattoos, so I'm like, oh, tell.
What tattoos would these be, Spooky? And have you seen them? How do you know? I mean,
Is there pictures of your tattoos floating around the internet? And like, do you have an OnlyFans of tattoos?
Oh yeah.
I knew it. Yep. That's so funny.
I do.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly. It's pointless. There's no killing. Yeah.
There's no killing.
Feel free to quote me on that if anyone asks you.
Gosh. The review will be like, it was pointless to play this game. There was no killing in it.
But it's relaxing.
Gotcha. Shout out to the good Nikki in chat.
Hello, good Nikki. I got a spanner. I could time out Theo if he trolls, couldn't I?
You could. Don't abuse your spanner though, only if he trolls. And the kind of troll that's like super troll, not like the kind of troll that's like fuck you, Spackle, but like the only like trolling.
No, Spooky. It wasn't me getting my eyeball tattooed. It was that Scottish chappie, Tusk.
Ooh, there's a Math Pig in the chat. Math Pig, you should dare to join us. Should you dare? It's an open chat. If you want to talk about whatever. He's here playing farmies. I miss the olden days where people would actually chat as opposed to just be talking heads that you paid. So call me nostalgic.
Yeah, I was in a little off-air hang. It was after one of Math Pig's hang, and everyone else had gone. It was off-air, and myself, Spooky, and a Scottish chappie named Tusk, I think.
Tusk.
Yeah.
Like the song?
I don't know. Tusk. I really can't remember. There's something similar to that. He was talking about the tattoos he had. And then he was saying how he wanted to get a tattoo on his eyeball. And me and Spooky were like, oh. Okay.
On his eyeball? Not like the eyelid, but on the eyeball?
On the actual eyeball.
I didn't even know they could do that. They can do that?
I don't. So yeah, I can assure you I'm not getting a tattoo anywhere, let alone my eyeball.
I was on Drag Stream last night and asked about a video. He said he remembered it being on a Google Drive and asked. I don't have very many videos downloaded, but if you're on Discord, I don't know if you're on Discord. I don't have very many videos downloaded, and the drive for my really old videos is taken down. So I'll have to ask more questions about what you might need, like in a PM sometime. You can PM me on Twitter, actually, and eventually I'll answer. I might not answer right now, but I'll eventually answer.
Don't Twitter. People, please stop twittering.
Well, now all these people are saying Tusk is a lot of fun, and now I want to meet this Tusk person.
Oh, he was a lot of fun. Very entertaining chappy.
Most
not
people from
knocking it,
Scotland are
yeah.
pretty funny. No, there was that one guy from Scotland who was on stream, and I was a moderator, and I kicked him out. He was on stream, and he pulled out his tooth on camera and was bleeding everywhere. That was weird, and I can't remember his name, but like I kicked him for his own good. That was weird.
Yeah.
He was a grown man too. It wasn't like somebody that was like, "Oh, I'm losing my tooth," like what 12 or something was your last tooth lost or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was really weird. So like no pulling out teeth on my streams, thank you.
Yes, it's frowned upon, people.
It's just not nice.
It was G-Man video where he toured the house he got from Jason, pointing out all of his work, and he kept saying "judge" because it was meant for court.
Oh, I might be able to find that for you. I might. So give me time to figure out where that is.
That's because Twitter's rubbish, Nikki. Don't Twitter. It's just more pointless than My Little Farmies.
Here's the thing you need to know. There's like millions of archivers. There's not just like one. There's like legion. And you just have to know all the archivers eventually. And that gets really tricky. So and then kind of know where their wheelhouse is. Is their wheelhouse Shani or G-Man, or is their wheelhouse like Nadia? As soon as you can kind of figure out that, then yeah. But I will put my reach out and see what I can find.
Oh, apparently there's a thing called sclera tattoo, which is basically injecting ink into the white part of your eyeball.
Should we look this up?
I don't know.
I kind of want to look it up. If I look this up and put it on the screen, will you barf?
I don't know.
Eyeball tattoos.
My eyes itch now. Thanks. Thanks, Spooky.
My eyeball tattoo blinded me. That sounds like a good video to watch. Let's do it.
Oh, apparently, yeah, this guy Tusk was saying apparently it can sometimes temporarily blind you or something, but I don't know.
I'm just scrolling through to see how gory this is, so real quick, because it says warning contains footage that might find disturbing. So maybe scroll through. This doesn't look that bad. It's not like it's like a surgery thing where like, okay, then let me look at this other one here. I'm just gonna scroll through.
See if it is disgusting. This. Let me look at the other one in case it's worse than this one I'm looking at now.
Well, I kind of want to know what it's. What the fuck? God damn.
Okay.
This person scares me, but we're gonna put it on. This person looks like an otherkin. I think this person's an otherkin, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maybe they wanted like snake eyes or something. I don't know. All right. Well, we'll do this one here. So apparently, this is an open hangout, open subject. So if this subject is disturbing to you, before I put it on, we're talking about eyeball tattoos. Now, we can move on to other subjects.
Here's an idea, Holy.
But I kind of want to know what it is.
Hang on. If you really want the subject to change and not see this image, picture, whatever she's about to show, join the hangout and change the subject now.
There you go. Ta-da!
If nobody joins, we know that you want to see it.
Let me know if you guys have sound on this.
Tattooing, that's what we talk about today.
Gosh. What the? Did he get just tangled up in his hair?
Yeah, apparently he did.
What's happening?
People are saying yes, they've got sound.
So hey you all, it's me Lulu. Welcome to my channel. Here everything is a little bit different, and so are our eyes. And that's what we talk a little bit about. Or better, let's say, we talk a little bit about a clip I produced for the internet television series So Mean. This is a trend who is happening right now. There is no way back. And at some point, the trend will collapse, and a lot of people will start lasering and get surgeries and so on. But the eyeball tattoo is irreversible. They will never get rid of that.
Oh, so she's colour bit on those whites then.
Oh God.
Sheesh. Can't you just get some drops that like wash out after a while or something?
Right? Like a washout dye in your eyes.
Yeah.
I'm making body modification rituals. I belong to the first 20, 30 people.
Hey,
It's a loud video, so I'm bringing it down a little bit. I turned it down because it was so loud.
The eyeball tattoo itself is a very simple process because you kind of just take a syringe and you put some ink in the eyeball itself.
Yeah, it's a simple process.
Yes, trained people, they know exactly what kind of
I
ink
hope
they
they are
use, how they
fucking
mix
trained.
the ink, what the ink does exactly, how it's sprayed,
Okay.
what are the risks, how you can avoid over-injecting, how you can avoid like crazy blowouts. People get like eye pushing out of the eyeball and they look like they get punched in the face because the color kind of spread over the skin around the eyes.
Oh man, you could get raccoon eyes. Oh. Look away.
Fuck.
A very thoughtful step. I mean, that's your eyes. You need them.
Can I look yet?
Okay. All right. So now we know how they do it. So what I wasn't sure about was like, do they have a tattoo gun and they go?
Oh yeah.
Or do they have like a syringe? That is weird.
Did they dropper it in, or did they actually? Because I covered my eyes.
No, they stuck it. Like
Okay.
They stuck it for sure.
Okay. I mean, believe it or not, I've had acupuncture, and I used to be a dental assistant, but needles still freak me the heck out.
Oh, this just looks like a really bad idea. And like when I looked it up, the first video on the list was I went blind from getting a tattoo on my eye.
Yeah, I think Spooky brought that up when we were talking to the tusk guy. The tusk guy makes him sound like he's got a tusk. Apparently, he's already got a lot of tattoos, and I mean, if it's your thing, but
man, okay.
I wonder
That's enough
if
of
they
that.
numb it first, because I had like I suppose it's a bit like a skin tag on the inside of my eyelid, and I had to have it. Well, I didn't have to have it removed, but they put this dropper in your eye that makes your eyeball go numb first, and it's really weird because you don't notice, but it's hard to explain. But if anyone's ever had their eyeball numbed, it's very, very strange because normally you don't really pay much attention. Like when you're looking around the room, you don't really notice your eyes moving. But when your eye's been numb and you kind of glance somewhere else, it's really, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a really weird sensation that you kind of think, hang on, I was looking there and now I'm suddenly looking over there. Which isn't something like normally you don't experience that. You just look and it's, it happens, but it's kind of like, oh, I don't know how to explain it. It's very weird. And then they were on about they were going to numb the eyelid, and the anaesthetist said, because it's just like literally a little, just cut this thing off, won't go into great detail. He said it's like by the time they've cut it off would have been quicker than numbing the eyelid. So okay. Anyway, but he sat there and he held my hand, and I didn't even know this, right? But after I'd finished, he went, "You can breathe out now," and I didn't realise. I'd literally was like, I could just breathed in and hadn't breathed out at all until it was over, and I didn't even know that had happened. Until he said, "You can breathe out," and I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Well, what's funny is the whole stopping breathing thing, like when you're nervous or anxious or like, and then they say like that's the worst thing you could do because it's like our freeze mode gets kicked in. We go like predators after you, right? But like what's funny is like it also makes you lose oxygen, which makes you not able to think.
Yeah, indeed. What happened to Melissa? Did she come and go?
Well, that was an edgy video, like
oh well,
yeah,
bad timing.
But I
Come
did
back.
take
It's
my
all
time
over
turning
now.
it on. I did. So people had time to like come back and yeah. So Fabio, how are you doing today?
I'm doing
Or tonight?
fine, thank you.
What are you
I
doing up so
was
late?
just came back from it wasn't a birthday party. It was like a birthday celebration. My neighbor, she turned 90, so we just popped up a couple of bottles and we just had a drink.
I gotcha.
A
Yeah.
gathering, as it were.
Yeah.
At least it's not a moped this time.
Right?
No, not this time. No.
If
So,
y'all don't know, Fabio is a real motorcycle rider.
well,
Can
actually,
talk to you.
I mean, that's people. That's obviously not me. It's people riding.
Yep.
I got the window is partially open because it's hot. So.
Who was it that didn't know how to put their bike chain back on?
82 Productions.
Oh, okay.
Jared, what is his name?
Jared, yeah.
Jared, yeah.
But it's like
yeah.
bicycle chain.
No, the motorcycle chain. It was.
Oh right.
It was super amusing. He made a video where he explained how to change the motorcycle chain. Okay, which is, I mean, it's a pretty straightforward process. It's not super complicated. I mean, you can figure it out, even the first time you do it. Just have to be careful and have, opposite thumbs and, a semi-functional brain. You can do that. So he makes the video. It was super funny. And he tries to be super technical. He has this tone of voice. I think he's trying to mimic Reds or stuff like that. Just try to be really
macho.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say macho. He tries to sound really competent. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you take this, but be careful because you might not be the... Oh, fuck off. Okay, so he changes the chain of the motorcycle, and that's okay. So, yeah, it makes a decent job, right? And 2 days later, there is another video of him, which I gotta give credit to the guy because, he's got either a lot of courage, putting forward this stuff, or he's a blazing idiot. But 2 days later, he makes a video of him riding a motorcycle, right, with this new chain that just changed, and he showed you how to do. And lo and behold, what happens is that on a ramp, it is brand new chain which he just installed 2 days before, and he showed us how to do it. It just snaps. It just goes, fuck it, that's not a proper job. So he's stranded on this ramp with the chain, which is it's gone bye-bye. And I'm just flabbergasted to say, okay, so either I guess you already put your video online about changing your chain. Okay, why you want to put the video where the chain that you just changed snaps? That was really, really brilliant. Really brilliant. So, yeah.
Did he ever, at least try to save face and be like, this is why this happened?
I can't remember because I was almost passing out from laughter, so I can't really remember about that. But I don't know what kind of excuse he made, but regardless, any kind of excuse would be, fuck. And he writes like a pussy, it makes things that you do not do when you ride a motorcycle, like pulling the clutch when you're braking, and it's
pulling the clutch while you're braking.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He does that.
Says maybe he should have done a fundraiser.
Is he trying to do like drift on a bike?
No. It's just so. I think it's an American thing because, to be fair, it's not the only one I saw him doing that. But usually, when you brake with the motorcycle, even with a car, you just lift the accelerator and use the engine. It helps you brake. Then you apply the front brake, which is the only proper brake on a motorcycle, and then when you're almost stopped, you pull the clutch, to not to stall the engine. But what he does is that the moment he brakes, he just pull the clutch, which is bonkers because you're basically losing some braking power, which is coming from your engine, and also the wear on the clutch is totally unnecessary. So, but it's a common mistake of people which doesn't know how to ride. It's brilliant. And I also have to add, he rides like something that we would say is like a hairdresser motorcycle, but yeah, that's just
a hairdresser motorcycle.
Yeah, there's some cars that are described as. No. So it's a running
Vespa.
joke.
Is it a little Vespa?
No. I mean, a little Vespa is no. A Vespa is something to be totally serious. It's a proper scooter.
I'm teasing you, darling.
There's some, like for example, for cars, some cars which are not bad. It doesn't mean they're bad, right? But like for example, the running joke is that if you drive a Miata, the small 2-seater convertible Japanese car, that is usually referred as an hairdresser car because it looks better than it performs. So you just sit there and you look beautiful, and it looks like to you that you're doing a gazillion miles an hour, but you basically, it's a shoebox. A nice shoebox, okay, but and he's riding what we could say it's an hairdresser motorcycle. He rides a Ducati 620 Monster, which is puny on power. I mean, it's a good bike, but it's a starter bike, But this is just me being an ass, so scratch that. But the chain thing is not me being an ass. It's him being, totally incompetent. Which
the fact that he assumed the role of teacher and then failed is kind of funny.
Oh yeah, that was brilliant.
Right.
Yeah. And I don't remember why he ended up talking about that guy.
I think I talked about motorcycles, and then I think I kind of somehow triggered that.
Yeah, well,
it's because of the noise of the motorcycle.
Oh yeah. Right.
So basically, it's all your fault, Fabs.
Yeah.
Whenever I see someone driving a Honda, I assume they're delivering a pizza.
I know.
Follow that Honda.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, when Mignata, I always think of that movie Go. I don't know if you've ever seen Go. I love that movie, but there's a gay couple and they drive a Miata, of course, and they run over one of the characters with the Miata, and then they're trying to stuff the body of the person that they just ran over into the Miata. And Scott Wolf's screaming at Jay Moore going, "It's a Miata, we can't fit this." and then they just opt to kind of throw her down like a ravine. Because he's trying to figure out how do I stuff her into my trunk? It's impossible.
I guess there's some, I wouldn't call a stereotype, but there's some things that they are associated with stuff. And mind you, it's not that for example, I mean, the Miata is a very nice car. I mean, if you drive it fast, it's fun. It's light, it's funny. But usually, people which drives those car, they don't do that because it's funny or it's it's a proper car. It's because they are hairdressers. And it's like people driving BMWs, they know how the indicator work, or people driving Audis, they're just generally pieces of shit. So it's just those things.
I'm going to show you a preview of Go, because I love this movie so much. I don't know why I do. I just do. It's really funny.
So what are you up to tonight?
We're going to this party tonight, this warehouse thing.
Some sort of rave thing.
Is this gonna be cool?
Yeah, I guess.
Does the British guy still work here?
Went to Vegas for the weekend.
The British guy usually hooks us up.
It could be that I worked in a grocery store before, why I love this. I don't know.
I can't believe you're selling allergy medicine. Oh, we're out of that. We're down to chewable aspirin.
I think I feel something.
It's really smooth, isn't it?
What do you want for Christmas, Claire?
We just kissed a little, okay? Wow, he's a drug dealer.
He's a good guy.
That was before Katie Holmes was tainted by Tom Cruise.
Listen, I just want to make a deal here. Can we make a deal?
For you, Money Hall?
And watch what I do with his wrist.
That's not an uncommon feeling, tattered.
And they never do it right. Ever.
Should I start talking about your boobs again?
Get in the car.
You can talk about my boobs if you want.
Shot a bouncer. Had sex with two women. So now you're an entrepreneur.
You shouldn't do this, Rana. Just drive.
Well, you gotta
Oh, is that
Is it bad that I think the drug dealer's hot?
Simon's putting on Italian. Yeah, it's actually Simon's, not.
But I also
Fleming.
think Katie Holmes is hot. So.
Tay Diggs,
Oh,
William
I've
Fichtner,
heard of her.
Katie Holmes, Breckin Meyer, Jay Moore, Timothy Oliphant, Sarah Polly, Scott Wolf.
You know what I like best about Christmas?
Mistletoe?
The surprises.
When there's nothing to do
So sad. Would you say you're open to new things?
except what you've done,
Is your British ass happy now?
when you've gone too
What?
far to stop,
There's no body. There's no crime. Well, put her in the trunk.
Stop!
What?
Stop it! What? It's a Miata!
this spring,
man, I told you my mother's mother was
Their
black.
mother's
My
This
mother's
ain't roots.
mother ain't
If you were
my-
any less black, you would be clear.
nothing will take you farther.
You suck! Oh. Give me the gun!
Go.
It's alright, I'm okay!
That looks quite amusing, actually.
I love that movie, and that was like the trend, like in the late '90s. I think it was like '99 or something when that came out, or '98.
That's
that-
my favorite Steppenwolf song. They need to put Magic Carpet Ride into more films.
It's a great song, right? It had a really good soundtrack, actually, too. Yeah.
David O. Russell does the best soundtracks on his films. And yeah, like American Hustle, that film.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I had to pop in to say, because this was from the people that did Swingers. And there are a couple of really big peculiarities that most people don't realize about California. One thing is that because even though at one point we had such a huge surplus of money that we could have been our own nation and been one of the wealthiest nations, but we've
Yeah.
always had a bizarre deficit at the same time.
Right? I'm in California too. I know. I know what you mean.
Okay, every year we have rolling blackouts with our power grid. So 4 days
Right.
ago, they're like, you might have rolling blackouts. I live in the southern San Joaquin Valley, which next to the Mojave Desert is one of the hottest places in the country.
Oh, that's horrible.
And I live in a retirement community, so our HVAC system's going, please stay on, please stay.
Ah, that's horrible. So I'm in San Diego. So like when it goes rolling blackouts here, like what they do is somehow explain this to me. We'll have not enough power for San Diego, but we sell power to Mexico at the same time. Figured that
Okay.
out.
Now you're going to really get my next peculiarity. Now I tell people I lived in Orange County, and I worked for a music company, okay, that was a subsidiary of the music plant. And that's where Stevie Wonder had his own room, and a bunch of other, Dr. Dre before he became Dr. Dre. A lot of people had their own rooms, right? Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson had their own places, right? But listen, that was nothing. I was no one there. I was such a gopher there. But you meet a ton of people in the industry. So whenever I've been talking, like in Discord and something, I'm like, oh, I've met them. Oh, I've met them. Oh, I've met them. It doesn't mean a thing. It doesn't mean a single thing. But anybody who lives outside of Southern California, they think you're telling tall tales because
No. Like almost everybody that's lived in San Diego, LA, Orange County has met somebody famous. And you really shouldn't fangirl or fanboy over them because like that's not cool, right? So you just
For
like
real.
I just met Robert Downey Jr.
Okay, so swingers. The only reason I brought it up. Swingers. My sister worked as a dancer for the actual real swingers place, and it was called the Derby. And you don't fangirl.
Yeah. It's just it's well, A, it's unkind, and B, it draws a mob.
Oh yeah. The only person I knew, well, two people, and I can't mention one because I'm still friends with him, but the other person I really did know was Often Lee, and I worked for him for a short time. He was the lead singer of 10 Years After. He's passed now. He was a gentleman. He didn't have to be. I went, I'm not worthy.
I'm not worthy. I met Sayal before Sayal had killed himself, unfortunately, but I met him on the beach at random. And he was trying to be like all cool with his like hat pulled down low and stuff. And I was like, I just met Sal.
I met Robert Plant at the Derby through my sister. And he used to be my big. I was so disgusted that I thought this just took down every. He had a bunch of young girls hanging off of him. He was in his 60s. He was completely wasted.
He was like the typical rock and roll dude. Yeah.
Every stereotype that could ever exist. So, but
I've met Jennifer Love Hewitt. She's actually incredibly sweet.
Is she?
Yeah, she's not the diva that some people claim. It wasn't my impression.
I'm melting. So I've got Vaughn eyes.
Well, I have to say, I've met Fabio.
Has anybody met the guy which had to replaster Kurt Cobain garage? Because I would be really interested to meet this guy.
Oh Jesus! Oh God, I know. Oh, that's rough, Fab. That's rough.
Hey, that would be an interesting story, you know? Who are you? Yeah, I'm just plastering things. What do you do? Yeah, I had to replaster a garage. Kurt Cobain garage. It was a hell of a job.
Who was that? Jello. I love Jello.
Oh, hi.
I fangirl Jello. Jello.
Maybe Jello is the guy which had to replaster Kurt Cobain's garage.
Did you do that? Was that your job, Jello?
No. I did meet with the rest of the kids down at Seattle Center. We hung out there for like 4 hours. By the way, there's video of Courtney sitting on a bench that day with one of the fans, and they show around, and there's like no one there. Well, his fans were there for like 5 hours. I don't know where the fuck Courtney was. I never saw that bitch. I was there all day in the beating sun. Nah.
Who's that band? Gotta keep him separated.
Offspring.
Yeah, Total Jerks. I had to do.
I'm not shocked.
I had to do some work for them when they came in, and then Bradley Knowles of Sublime, sweetheart, one of the nicest people you could ever meet.
Okay, like I'm gonna get boos and jeers because it's a Christian band, but the people from POD are really good people.
Okay, Jars of Clay, very awful people.
Really? Because the at least politically, I jive with the lead singer a lot. But
personally, as humans, terrible people. Treated us like we were very beneath them. Those are the people I never liked because we would have huge stars come in, like legendary people come in, treat us very respectfully, and then we'd have these brand new bands like The Offspring come in, and we were like, "Who are you again? Say, what's your band again?"
I watched a British comedian on YouTube recently, and that was fucking brilliant. He said that what he really wanted to be was the drummer from Coldplay. And actually, there is a very good reason. Now, the piece is like 10 minutes long. I won't be that long, but the short version of it is that nobody knows who the fuck is the drummer from Coldplay, right? I mean, who the fuck knows who is? I mean, everybody knows Chris Martin, but nobody knows who's the drummer from Coldplay. Now, the funny thing is that guy is a big fan, and I've never seen Game of Thrones. I know, I mean, I don't like it. But even I know what is the Red Wedding. Now, apparently the drummer from Coldplay asked to be in the show because he's a big fan. And he was actually in the Red Wedding. And he was playing the drummer at the Red Wedding. Right? Yeah, so here is another interesting story. Apparently Coldplay is one of the few bands where the profits are split equally.
Oh.
So he's getting as much money as Chris Martin. Now, you would ask yourself, why the drummer from Coldplay and not, for example, I mean, the guitarist or the bassist? Because here's the kicker. That is the only guy which has to play sitting down. So that's an added bonus. He's actually sitting down. So the drummer for Coldplay is actually my spirit animal right now. I just want to know that.
Jello started this on my channel yesterday. Yeah. Mike Portnoy, who's like this amazing drummer for a bunch of different bands, he's currently in a super group called the Winery Dogs. Now, if you guys ever get a chance to check out the Winery Dogs.
Billy Sheehan. Sorry, go ahead. I just had to say he's my favorite bass player.
Okay.
Billy Sheehan's in the Winery Dogs, so he knows. Winery Dogs are just amazing. It's a 3-piece rock group that just kicks ass. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Billy Sheehan, famous for David Lee Roth's band, and played on Greg Howe's first solo album, and just anybody who's anybody in the rock world.
Yeah.
Played with Billy Sheehan.
And then Richie Kotzman, who's the lead singer and guitar player, he's played in a lot of bands too, but he is like a Chris Cornell. He should have been Chris Cornell, who I adore, but he should have been Chris Cornell, but the music industry didn't know how to package and promote two of them at the same time.
Yeah, he's very much the Lewis Hamilton of the singing world.
I'm going to say peace out, everybody. Look at me do my, God, Jello.
Oh, Jello, you're looking good in this one.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, there you go. There's Jello.
Thanks for having me on, Holly. You guys have
thanks for coming in. Thanks.
Oh, take care, darling.
Oh, don't leave. I hate it when she leaves.
She always leaves.
I like Melissa. She needs to come around more often.
She comes
I hate you when you come in, Jello. So
yeah, I get that too. That makes perfect sense as well.
I just want to give you a heads up. No, like I'm not going to be going on too long today because I do have a dinner I'm supposed to be going to. So I was just going to give you a heads up. So I can go like maybe a half an hour more, and then and the dog's going to bark apparently. But I just want to give you a heads up.
But back in the day, I went to meet a friend of mine who was hanging out with the Chelsea team. And this is quite a long time ago when the Chelsea team were basically Italian. And so I met most of the World Cup Italian team. And boy, I've never done so many drugs in my life as that party.
Wait, are you telling me that they somehow passed the screening for drugs?
Yeah, I think footballers never really had much of a screening back in the day anyway. I think Vialli was in the team.
They're not the worst sportsmen, though. If you really want to go for good drugs and really special drugs, you gotta hang out with cyclists.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They
are.
Although,
yeah.
Not recreational drugs in the case of
No. You're right. But listen, if you need a hint on how to to manage not to get caught doing drugs, I'm sure they know everything there is to know about drugs.
Yes, yes. I hear what you're saying. There was a famous case where, what was the guy died, didn't he, on his
Jesus,
bike?
Jello, you're killing me.
Oh yeah. Fuck. What's the name?
good grief.
Yeah, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, Jello. Oh, thank goodness, one that I recognise. That's more like the Jello I know and love.
That's normal Jello. Yeah.
Fat Fog used to fluff
Except,
MC
is that
Hammer's.
Billy's face on that? Put that back. Is that Billy's face? Oh my God, it's
Ethan,
Billy.
No,
sorry.
that wasn't Billy's face.
Ethan is asking a question in side chat. I think Simos knows the answer because I'm not really. I don't care too much about football.
I didn't watch it either.
Yeah.
Could you just put the question up?
Oh, it's on.
Did the UK win the? No. Let me just hang on a second. I've got to get the accent.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Serb's here. I better put the chocolate away.
He's got to go find his accent?
Yeah.
Right.
It's funny. Simos, since Sunday, I don't know why, but he's suddenly turned Italian. I really have no idea why. And Ethan, that might answer your question, but I just want Simos to step in.
I don't know. He said, "Hold on, let me get the accent," and he never came back.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Apparently, the accent's left in a different country.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I will reply to Ethan saying that, so during the final, basically, the European team basically told the British that Brexit means Brexit. So, yeah.
La 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 la.
Is anyone else feeling deja vu right now?
No.
Like if we were on G Plus instead of Streamlabs.
Oh yeah, don't you miss those days though? Come on.
I thought you meant, oh, for fuck's sake, people are talking about football again.
No, I just meant the wonderful people I'm here with. This is like a private hangout with no audience from like about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep, I like the nostalgia, and I like you guys too. But yeah.
No, I hate everybody, but yeah.
The Last Shadow.
I mean, of course, we're less likely to see Fabio's cock, on streaming live to YouTube.
Yeah.
Because you never asked.
No. We used to see it all the time back in the privates, but
Okay, yeah. So, Jello, hold on a second. One question for you. You might remember yesterday evening. I don't know. I was in an hangout with Math Pig, right? And at a certain moment, we're talking about bowls, and I had this weird. I remember that I showed one of my testicles to somebody once. And I basically
I have so many questions.
No. I basically draw two eyes and a smile on one of my balls and show it to somebody. Do you remember that?
Was it that racist dude that hates you so bad?
I don't know, but I remember.
That doesn't narrow it down.
No, it does. He knows what I'm talking about. You know, right? That Luigi is the name he came back with.
Oh, Warning Good People?
Yeah, Warning Good People. Was it him?
Maybe. Okay, that might be the case. I can see me doing that to him.
I vaguely remember this.
Yeah, right.
Remember, yeah.
It was a very, I remember I took my camera. I drew, like a smiley face on one of my balls, and I got the camera really close, grabbing my balls like that, squeeze. You can't really figure out it's my balls. I got to tell you it's my balls. But
was it the bigger one or the littler one?
No, it was a big one. It was John. So yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, but I remembered that. It was pretty weird.
Yes, I imagine it would have been.
Well,
also, England, we're proud to show our testicles. Yeah, we put Gareth Southgate out there right away.
Who? We put who out?
The manager of England.
I'm guessing he found
What,
his
all of England?
Yeah, all of England.
Has Boris been
The
replaced?
whole lot.
Boris has been replaced. Yeah.
No. Boris is the dick. Yeah.
It's the dick.
Yeah,
we're talking about the
England.
testicles.
Oh, without a
Yeah,
doubt.
we're talking about testicles.
Yeah, but he just said that this other guy was the manager of England.
Yeah.
Like the whole of England.
Yeah.
That in theory should be Boris, but wow.
Well, no. Boris is the dick. That guy is one testicle. I don't know who exactly is the other testicle, but so now we have managed to establish one testicle and the dick.
How are you doing, Serby?
I'm wore out.
What you been doing?
Farming.
It's coming. He's been cut off. A nice one, critical.
Did they just take the yoke off of you?
No. What?
I just assumed you were tilling the fields.
No, that's not. What?
The yoke, like he's the one pulling the thing behind him. That tiller
July.
thing.
The problem he has with that is the timing. Awesome.
Damn it! Don't you know anything, Jello?
Very, very little.
That's true.
I could tell you a bit about making hash. Other than that, no, not much.
I'll say this about Jello. He knows more than G-Man.
Oh, thanks.
Well, yeah. He also knows more than he lets on to the general public. He's smarter than
That's
you
not
think.
true. That is not true.
I just want to say, sir, don't be unevenly yoked.
Okay. I don't think it's going to be a problem.
Oh, man.
Yoking is not a joking matter.
So how many Masons do we have in this hangout?
How many Masons?
Everyone signifies so by not saying anything.
No, I'm really
Turn
curious.
off your cameras and put your finger on your nose.
I'm really curious. Why is that a subject? What does it came from? Is there being a Mason resurgency I'm not aware of? What is that?
Oh, I've got some Mason.
I don't know.
jars.
Are y'all growing in numbers?
Depends. We're dying off faster than we get new members, but we have more rights. So,
okay.
So there's different groups to join.
Yeah,
Maybe you could get Von Elton to join.
No, Von Elton, no. He thinks it's all a conspiracy.
So his claim his great grandfather was a Mason or something.
So once you're a
was.
Mason,
Maybe.
can you not be a Mason anymore? Or is it like the Catholic Church, once baptized, they'll claim you as a number?
Well, kind of both. They'll take, if you don't pay dues or haven't paid lifetime dues or something, they'll take you off the roster after a little while. So they won't count you as a member, but technically you're still considered a Mason. You can come back by just showing back up.
Now, I know Masons have aprons, but it's not the kind of apron that Shani has, right?
Shani has an apron.
That sounds unlikely. Come on now.
It's a Mason's apron. It's not like a cooking apron.
Gotcha.
It's like a circus tent.
Well, some people call it an apron. Other people call it a gunt, don't they?
Yes. Yeah. It depends on how you want to use the description.
I'll have to use that in the lodge next time. Everyone get your guns on.
Jeez.
Well, I guess in the case of Shani, is going to be called a mainsail, stuff like that.
Well, yeah,
mains?
could be.
Yeah.
Well, it's not an airfoil.
A
That's
fupa.
for
I
sure.
couldn't. I would have said fupa, but
Well,
That's,
it
yeah,
depends.
we
I
call
couldn't
that a
remember the
muffin
word.
top.
Unfortunately, a fupa.
We call it a muffin top. Yes, yeah.
A muffin top. Jesus Christ, that's a whole cake top.
The fupa skirt.
And also, judging
Fupa skirt,
from
yeah.
what she eats, there is a lot of airflow going down over there.
Have you seen them eat? Like, really watch them
No,
eat? Like,
I
put that
cannot.
picture up.
No.
Put that picture up, Jello.
No.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't.
no problem. I got you. You know what? I think I have one in here somewhere of Shani eating too.
Like I just don't know an
Eating
adult
too
that
what?
eats like this.
Eating, I don't
Everybody,
remember.
if you haven't eaten yourself, please look away
All right,
now.
all right.
Don't
Just
tend to eat myself, to be honest. I'm not that flexible.
this is Jason, Revelation News Jason,
Oh,
and
so
Right.
the guy that's been in trouble for calling his like newly acquired family kids C words and screaming at them and saying that he's going to shoot the kids and Shani, right? This guy. This is how he eats. He thinks doing a mukbang on stream, mind you, on purpose. He's eating like this, and this is what an adult eats like.
That is classy as fuck. I got to tell you, if I make a video of me shitting, that would be more. That would be better than seeing eating.
It'd be more elegant.
Less disgusting. Yeah.
This is Rev after doing 2 weeks of Shani's cooking mukbangs. He's basically doing self-entitled promotions for Pepto-Bismol.
Right on.
So I'm assuming Shani's a wonderful cook.
Yeah.
I don't know where I know I have a picture of Shani
Fucking
eating
hell,
something.
man.
I don't know where the hell it is.
He doesn't fucking cook. What the fuck?
I so wish I'd been there with you on a video, Fabio.
I got one of her crying. Is that
Muck sounds like an affliction G-Man had.
That's her every other day though. Like that's normal.
this? I don't remember how to get the audio going on.
You don't know the stress of being in the business, guys. That's all.
Oh yeah, in the business.
So did you see that stream where she was explaining like her pornography and how God led her to pornography?
Sure, so she could appreciate what people
really?
like Patus go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, someone's got to pay the price.
Yeah.
That's one of God's favourite little tricks, isn't it?
So bizarre.
Flavor Town is dead. Oh no. The Pepto coats it from the poison. Perhaps that's what saved his life. Yeah, could be actually. Oh. Well, the poor woman just wants to find a forever home to lay her head down before she goes to Jesus.
No idea about this.
You guys, you guys do not understand Shani. She's an experienced cook. She's also avant-garde cooking. Apparently, she can caramelize tomatoes, which is fuck me. I mean, really. Listen. So I know how to. There is a technique to caramelize tomatoes.
But these were tin tomatoes, weren't they?
But the way she did, wow, that is. I mean, Blumenthal, he can fuck the right off. I mean, all these people in Spain, molecular cuisine, fuck off. Let Shani show you how to bloody caramelize canned tomatoes. Jesus Christ.
I just love all these really bad cooking shows, like between Cobes, Shani, Cheshire. I mean,
cooking shows?
With. Come on, you can't talk about bad cooking shows without bringing up Cooking with Kate.
Oh,
I know she's a sweetheart. I know she's nice. I know.
Wait, who is it?
Cooking with Kate.
K-A-Y.
I don't know who that is.
Kay, right? Sorry, I thought it was my bad.
She's.
You know what? Let's watch one.
I was gonna say.
Can you play one for us?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll find it. Cooking with Kay. Is it Sally? Shush.
Yeah, just do me a favor. Not the one where the thumbnail is a bunch of little bundles of sticks of spaghetti with a little bit of sauce poured on top of them. Please don't play. I've watched that one too many times. Look. All of her videos are just as horrible as the others.
There's a link to her videos there, so just all you gotta do is.
So you're telling me that they're worse than King Cobra cooking? That's what you're trying to
You know
say.
what? Find something nice and Italian looking so you can get Fabio good and pissed.
Oh yeah, there we go. I had chow mein.
There's nothing like watching Fabio foam at the mouth.
There's making a pizza from a month ago.
All right, let me share screen with audio.
Hey, sir.
Oh, it's
you gotta
lasagna
watch this.
as well.
It's gonna be worth it.
Holy shit! Who the fuck is she?
This is Kay. She's Ratatouille. What a wonderful choice.
Fuck me sideways.
Right, as you can see, I've done some research, and I found there were so many different versions of it. I just went for the one that was.
Is that rust in the bottom of that pan?
It said, "Now dice some."
It looks like burnt
onions.
Oh, she says onions, doesn't she?
Yes, they're diced up. As you can see, they're diced up. Well,
We don't know why
the
she says
diced
onions.
version. And a little bit, only a little bit of garlic.
That's not much fucking garlic.
So that can go in as well.
It's good enough.
Yeah, it depends on garlic.
No, it's
And I
fine.
know a lot of you say
I like
you
garlic.
waste a lot of
It
garlic.
depends on the
Kay.
recipe and it
I
depends
do,
on the.
and I'm sorry.
You're American. You don't know
But,
shit about garlic.
it's just
What
how
the
I
fuck do you know?
And as you can see, I've got some red and green, no,
Yellow?
red and yellow peppers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bless red and yellow peppers. There, it says everything has to be diced. Now, diced to me means little chunks, and that's what that looks nice already. And then it did say.
It is kind of
Now,
pretty.
I don't know what to do because it did say pepper and salt. Then
Does
put the
she
tomatoes
actually
on.
turn the oven on at
and
any
then
point? Or?
pepper and
No, that
salt.
we know
I
of.
don't know if you it's off too, but well.
I'm sure we'll get there.
Salt
The way
and
around it was.
what?
You didn't do that. You said the salt was pepper and pepper was salt.
Does it matter?
Oh
It's
no,
just
white
a
ground
silly
pepper.
thing.
She just put on white ground pepper. What is
love-
this point?
I love the voice. I don't know who that is, but he's like, he just flipped it. It's just like, it doesn't matter.
That's her son. That's
Yeah,
her son. Remember this. Everything she cooks, he tastes, and he's so kind. No matter how horrible it is, he's like, "Yeah, it's not so bad."
Oh, wow.
He's a sweet boy, and he loves his mama. That's for sure. I love these two.
Oh, and knife skills there as well.
Pepper. Good gracious,
Too
boy.
close now.
That'll be too close to my
Oh,
being
that's
the
scary
fist.
as hell.
Oh fuck! Come on.
And it does say pour the tomatoes in. Now it does say it says tomatoes is in place of something that's plant based. But I did actually go looking at the plant based
Yeah,
stuff.
well,
and I
tomatoes
couldn't find
obviously
it.
aren't
I can't
plant-based,
remember what
but
it
these
is
those
now.
don't look
Got a
it
bad
anyway.
memory, as you all know.
Is this right so far, Fabio?
Outro.
No.
So,
I've never made a ratatouille, so
I don't like ratatouille. Oh, it's usually got aubergine in it, isn't it? Bleh.
isn't it like all vegetables?
Yeah.
It is all
Yeah,
vegetables.
see, that's why I wouldn't know. I would.
It's a lot of aubergine. I don't like aubergine.
now basil
Okay.
leaves to me are like
She's got fresh basil.
Wait a minute. You guys say basil?
Yeah, it's not basil.
What the fuck is basil?
It's basil. That's what you would call it.
Yeah, I call it basil. Why is it basil? Okay.
Because it is. I don't know. Because the French ladies pronounce it like that.
Yeah, don't ask her to say, don't ask her to say what the stuff a can of soda is made out of.
These it's a tautology. This is what our language is based on. It is what it is. Okay, well you're
So,
English.
Is,
So,
is
you
she
know.
eventually going to turn the heat on?
I have no clue.
Okay.
I'm thinking
Somebody-
a lot of this video's gone and there's no heat. This
That
is
is-
fucking crazy.
You
That
haven't
is
seen
the
her cook.
beauty.
You haven't seen
That
her
is the-
cook rice yet.
That is the beauty of this, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
Oh, that sounds
Basilgate.
nice, Lucifer.
It's Basilgate. We're gonna fight.
I don't know how to make
I think you'll
sense of
find
her.
Spooky just put Basilgate, by the way.
I don't know how to make sense of her cooking. All I can say is she's a very wholesome and sweet lady, and her son loves her very much.
I just want to
And
say
she
that looks like
tried.
salsa
she
or something.
It does. It looks more like a.
No, I just want to see what is the end of it, because right
She
now I don't
cooks
see
for her
any.
son, and her son
No.
records
I
YouTube
mean
videos for
that.
her.
I
They're
mean
good
specifically, what is she going to do with all this stuff? Because I don't
Yeah,
see
yeah.
shit
You want
going
to
on.
just
So
skip it forward a bit so we can see the end result?
Yep.
Now it's
Oh
the
yeah,
taste test.
she's.
no, I want to see when she's turning the heat on, because I missed that.
No, she hasn't yet.
It says tomatoes.
No,
is
that's
in
way too
place
far back.
of
No, you've gone too far forward.
Something that's plant based.
That was back.
So I'm going to mix all this in.
A little bit forward.
Oh, it's starting to look nice already.
Yeah, try that.
Put it on it. If you want to know what lid it means, it means putting
Starting to look
putting
nice.
that on it.
If she's putting the
And then
lid
I'm
on it,
gonna
she
cook
might
it
have
for
just
20
turned on the
minutes
heat.
and see what situation is. And that is the end product. Now is the taste test.
So she didn't cook it.
No, she did.
Oh, she
20
did.
minutes
Oh, right.
with the lid
Sorry.
on. She makes
Now
everything.
you can taste all
Gotcha.
the flavours. Tomatoes are a bit overpowering, but that's probably got a lot because I've got a lot of tomatoes on plate on my dish. But yeah, very nice. 10 out of 10.
Oh, my
10 out of
Right, so
10.
before I go and get it all wrong again, about my merch, go on my Facebook page, click shop, and my merch should be there.
Oh.
Right, now this is where I mess up. I know people said Lee should have cue cards. You should, yeah, but I mean, I should know it by now. So if you like what you see, please keep viewing there. If you want to give me a thumbs up, please feel free. If you want to leave me a comment, please do. The more the merrier. No, I've got them wrong way around. But anyway.
I can't help but like her.
And she's so sweet. It's totally wholesome. Like, and some of their cooking, it just looks like dog food. But these people are so sweet.
Some of her
okay,
some of her cooking a dog wouldn't even eat.
Okay, so there is one thing you got to say. Funnily enough, that's not super bad. I mean, she nailed almost all the ingredients. She didn't put eggplants, which they're supposed to be there. And usually what you do is because, vegetable have different, times. They need different time to cook. So you start with onions and then blah, 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 blah. So there is a sequence that you have to follow.
Tell me, Fabio,
I mean,
if you don't
she kind of nailed it. I mean,
if you don't have eggplant, can you just replace it with substitute say with a kitchen sponge?
Can I just say for the English viewers, they're talking about aubergines.
So well, I mean, you can replace with everything you want. I mean, if you're talking about ratatouille, ratatouille needs eggplants, or aubergine, as Dee says.
Yeah.
But
Do you ever put courgettes in?
No, but you can put squash in it.
Oh, squash! I really don't like aubergine.
Yeah.
I think it's fun to say, but I'm not really that into veggies. Like maybe if you made some nice sausage ratatouille or something.
No. I mean, ratatouille it's a decent dish, and it has its place in the cuisine. But the thing is
someone
that
else's restaurant.
Well, listen. Okay, let me put it this way: if you want to compare to Shani or King Cobra, she's Gordon Ramsay. She's right on.
All right, maybe we should watch that spaghetti video that I asked you not to play, because he should really. Some of her food looks dangerous.
Is it? There's a spaghetti video. Okay, let me find it. Let's see. Clouded eggs. That sounds terrifying.
Because that one was terrifying, because of the way she cooked the shit. But the ingredients were pretty okay. So yeah, I can't really say
Ew,
too many.
Meat Feast Pizza looks kind of horrific. Did you
Okay.
watch that one?
I've not.
That
I don't
reminds
know.
me.
I've not seen. Sorry. go on.
I fixed spaghetti for the kids this last weekend because it was just me and the kids.
Mhm.
I should have made a video because it would probably drive Fob insane. I cooked my spaghetti in the microwave.
You did what
No.
now?
Okay,
did.
so
But what?
so
Oh, was it a different spaghetti bolognese? Is that the one you're talking about?
Who in the world would do that? Put spaghetti in the microwave? That's weird.
Think.
listen.
Yeah,
you
a
know,
different spaghetti bolognese. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
this
the
is.
one.
Here you go. This is the one he's talking about, I think.
You guys are thinking about this all wrong. You can do whatever the fuck you want in the kitchen. You eat it. If you like it, keep doing that.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I'm all for it. You know, you want to cook spaghetti in a microwave? Fuck yeah, do it. I mean, as long as you eat it and you like it, yeah, go for it.
Spackle likes her chicken blue.
Yeah.
If the sauce is not too hot. TV dinners. Is that not a line from that?
Okay, so I just got to ask, sir, what part of the spaghetti do you cook in the mic? Like, do you boil the noodles in the microwave?
Yeah, it was the noodles.
Okay. I
So-
guess that's not a big deal.
So that link that you gave me was a
Oh
general
yeah,
link
yeah.
to
I
the
mean,
channel.
if you like it,
Sorry,
it's not
I
a big
thought it was for
deal.
the actual
I mean,
video.
do it.
Spaghetti bolognese. I think I found it. There we go. That one.
A different spaghetti bolognese.
One of my favourite dishes, apart
Alright,
from
let
the
me-
spaghetti
Oh,
and the
God.
bolognese.
That's weird.
The different one.
Oh, that's weird. Actually, how strange.
I don't think that's the
No,
one.
it's not this one. It's called a
It's not
different
that one. It's
spaghetti
called a different
bolognese.
spaghetti bolognese.
I don't know why the link
Oh.
I put was.
A different one. Okay, let me see here.
That's weird.
Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see. Cooking with K. Sausage
Oh,
roll.
it's the lamb
Pretzel.
hot dog. Oh, that looks nice.
I don't see it. This is supposed to be a lamb casserole.
How many subs has she got? Look, she's getting 8,000 views. I'm
There,
gonna have
wait,
to start.
stop.
I
The
can't
bottom
cook
left.
this
Nope,
shit.
you went
I'm
back.
gonna have to start a cooking channel.
Yeah,
I saw the damn thing. You went too
put the
far.
link in
There
it.
it is. There it is. The bottom left. Bottom
This
left.
one? Yeah, bottom left. Yeah, that one.
That's it.
Oh, what on earth? Okay.
Triple.
Different
Let's
spaghetti
see, there's a
bolognese.
triple there. Did you see that? As the Americans would say.
Jeez.
People, and I'm back cooking
You're gonna love this one,
again.
Fabio.
Today I'm going to be doing a different form of spaghetti bolognese. Now, as you can see, I've got a few things that I'm going to do. Like I said, it's a different one. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to beat some eggs up.
Yeah, those eggs.
Yeah. Well-known ingredient of bolognese.
Oh yeah, fuck it.
I need a bit. And I've got some spaghetti sticks here.
Spaghetti sticks. Oh,
whatever you want
bless
to call
her.
them.
Bless the cotton socks.
Now I'm going to put this egg
In the
in
meat.
the mincemeat.
Of course. Of
And I'm
course you
going to
do
mix
that.
the mincemeat around.
Just in case there wasn't any chance of getting salmonella.
Right,
Till all the
right,
eggs.
right. There you go.
And then what I'm going to do is, I've got, I don't know if you can see in this dish, I've
She's
got
gonna make
some
like-
spaghetti sticks. Or
Yeah.
spaghetti, whatever you want to call it. Oh, God, I
So they're going to go in the water. Undoubtedly, she'll put those in water.
You would think, wouldn't you?
That's my favorite part so far. She added a word to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, spaghetti
Right.
sticks.
It's not a slang term. She just went, what's this
There you
called?
go.
Spaghetti? No. It's sticks.
Oh, that is that is beautiful.
What is she doing?
That
It's
is
original.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Sticks are too big. Oh, it's falling apart.
Are you writing down this
There we
recipe,
go.
Fabio?
Oh no, it's gonna be imprinted in my mind.
Ah.
That is fantastic.
I would say at least we found out why the egg was added.
Yes,
Yes, it's
right?
kind of making a.
That makes sense. In a
Yeah.
weird way, that makes
It's kind of
total
like a
sense.
spaghetti stuffed burger or something. She's doing spaghetti
go.
stuffed burger, I think. She
Yeah,
hasn't
I
added
mean,
any She hasn't added any seasoning at all, has she?
No.
No.
I mean, seasoning.
That is meat and egg wrapped around.
There's not even salt and white ground pepper.
No, nothing.
I'll tell you. Can you pause for a second, Ollie? I'm gonna tell a secret to Dee. So if you look at her, the nails are black. When she finished mixing the meat, the nails are completely clean. So that is the seasoning.
It's a secret way of adding.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And get it well
Yeah.
mixed in that way.
Yes.
I want a spoiler to this. Did she add spaghetti just to have a crunch? Or like,
I mean, I have no fucking idea what she's going to do next, but that is super interesting.
I've never seen anything like this, to be honest.
That is beautiful.
I'm guessing
Wow.
she's going to put it in the microwave.
She's a proper cook. It'd be really funny if she is actually a really good cook and she does these for the
No,
Lord.
she can. No. I can answer.
Taste it at the end. You can tell how good of a cook.
I can answer your question, Dee. She isn't. That is
That's about as plain and honest
For all
as
we
it
know,
gets.
for all we know, this could be her shtick, and then she gets to sell merch. So
Well,
No.
I mean, in a
No,
way it
it's
is,
not me.
but I just think it's like I don't think it's a put on.
no, I don't, to be honest.
But it is her stick, right? Like the people that comment on her, very rarely are there mean comments. Like you read through her comments and people are very supportive. Like I think a lot of her subscribers just kind of get it. She's a sweet lady, and we don't watch her for the recipes.
And to be fair, she does call this a different spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah.
Not
but I
spaghetti
do
bolognese.
believe it's a different
presumably.
one because she already had another video called Spaghetti Bolognese.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and
Well, I
I'm
get
with-
that, but
I'm with
I just
Fat
want to
Folk
point out that
Dog here.
she's still better at cooking than Steve
With
McRae
Shani.
is. So
Oh, fuck
You know
yeah.
what?
I mean,
You know what?
I
Let's get on with the
didn't even
video.
know.
You might change your mind.
Yeah, I think you're confusing cooking with buying food there.
Yeah.
No.
Well, there is
Steve linked his pizza, which consisted of toasted white bread and ketchup or something from Taco Bell, and the cheese the cheese wasn't even like shredded. It was like American sliced cheese or something horrific.
Oh no, Twisted.
So
There's not enough
depressing.
Doritos. There's not enough Doritos in this for Cobes to be jealous.
That's just sad. That makes me
Yeah.
feel bad.
I think Fat
I'll be
Folk Dog's
disappointed
right.
if
This
he
is going to
didn't
be a
put-
fave explosion.
No, I'd be disappointed if he didn't put lobster roll on it, but okay.
Yeah.
Lobster roll pizza. Make it happen, Steve.
Taco Bell
Make a cooking
ketchup is a
channel.
delicacy.
Oh, come on.
Mincemeat, but I only got to see it when it was like this. So what I'm going to do is sticks or whatever you call them. As
Oh,
I've
God,
20
her
minutes,
cutting
I'm going
skills.
to sprinkle
Right.
the onion on,
I
Good
wanna see
chunks of
your top.
onions.
put the onion sliced, and when
Right.
the oven's at 20 minutes,
I just want to see if
I'll put
she's
the onions. So I'm going
as
to do
bad
it
as
All
the
right,
others.
don't look, Dove Kitty. Don't look.
very thinly.
Pull it. Curl your finger in, lady. Curl your finger.
God.
She's still not as bad as Shani.
Yeah, that's true.
No, she's not as bad as Cheshire.
Wait, look what is that? That thumb.
No,
How
Cheshire
much
even-
of that thumb is
So
Now, why is
okay,
she
so
using that now?
she has an advantage compared to Cheshire. She's actually using a wooden thing, not
That's-
made of glass. So yeah,
That's true.
she's
Yeah.
way ahead of Cheshire right now.
I didn't even know Cheshire did cooking stuff.
Oh no, she doesn't.
Okay,
She showed
I
us
didn't
how
know
to
she
fry
did
that bread once.
cooking
She showed that.
attempts. She showed
Well-
us to fry what? Sorry.
She doesn't have. She doesn't have time to do cooking. It takes her too long to open the wine.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God, the wine! I love it.
How did that? Oh, Spooky's got the same knife. Wow.
Okay, now she puts onions. Oh.
So she
then
dumped
what?
some sauce and some onions on it.
Fuck me!
Okay.
Will you look at the end of that spaghetti?
That is fantastic.
You're correct. Twisted.
That is fantastic.
This is a brilliantly simple dish. I agree with you, Twisted.
Okay.
And he said,
So I'm wondering, it looks like she's already cooked the spaghetti, right?
No, they're raw.
So I'm
But why are they?
No, they're cooked.
Yeah, they're
No,
roasted
no.
on the
Cooked right.
No, they're not cooked. They're
they're
not
cooked.
cooked.
She burnt the
Have
hell
you
out
not?
of it. Look at
Have
the ends;
you
they're
not
black.
heard of roasted
No.
spaghetti?
Yeah, it's pan fried spaghetti, Fabio.
No, it's roasted. You put them in the oven.
It's pan fried, Fabio. They're
It's been in the Fabio. It's been in the oven for 20 minutes.
yeah. The part that bothers me is why she putting the onions in raw after she's already cooked the spaghetti. That's clearly cooked spaghetti.
She does have a genuine smile. I agree.
Anyway, don't matter. And then it said, put the rest of the stuff.
She's got a very friendly smile.
Onions,
Yeah.
What is that? Like tomato? What's that? What is that? A carton of tomato sauce? Is that how you buy tomato sauce in the UK? A carton?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not ketchup. She doesn't mean ketchup.
No, tomato
Okay, just
sauce.
checking.
Yeah.
I don't know what you weirdos call stuff.
So that is not tomato sauce, Jello. That is tomato puree. It's not cooked. It's not a sauce. It's just mashed tomatoes.
And
then that there is
and that is the difference.
chunks. Oh boy! And then it went back in, and the ends are even blacker. Holy shit! This is her son.
Oh my God! There's no hesitation there.
No,
no, not a bit. He's a
I'm
trooper.
impressed.
Darling,
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Okay, this guy is a fucking legend.
Yeah.
He is a fucking legend.
Now listen to him. Listen to how sweet he is. Look at that face. You know that's not good. Going in for another bite. Holy shit.
See, a lot softer, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a little bit hard, but yeah. That's not that bad, then.
It's not half bad, yeah?
Onions should be crunchy.
Mm.
Is it crunchy? Good.
Yeah.
Good. It should be crunchy.
Meat should be
Should be crunchy due to the lack of cooking.
Yeah.
Is roasted spaghetti not a thing in Italy?
And he gave it a thumbs up.
No.
What a good boy.
This guy is a fucking legend.
What a good boy. I'll tell I don't think I don't think I could be that kind to my mom. That's terrible.
She's so sweet. Like I like her. But that food, I don't think I could be a trooper through. But man.
Oh, she's lovely.
Fucking legend. Fuck the bitch. I want to adopt that guy.
He went in for my number two.
Oh. It's
What a
probably
good sport. All right, so I've gone on for a little bit longer than an hour. I really appreciate everybody coming in. It really reminded me of the olden days when we used to just kind of hang out and watch things and chill. I'd like to do more of these soon, and I'm probably going to expand it to like the 10-person so I can get more people in. But really appreciate it. I actually have somebody out of town that I'm going to meet for dinner, and so I have to get ready. But much love and peace to y'all. Unless you're Shanny, fuck you. but most everybody else, you're cool. Anybody have anything last to share?
Oh, I so want to say the thing that you said too, but I won't. Go. Yeah.
The thing that I said?
I'll say hi, Xenu. That's it. No.
Yes. Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra. Yeah.